Hi everyone, I'm Lori Harder, and this is your spot to get the tips and inspiration you need to reconnect to your soul and fall in love with your life. So the other day I was scrolling around on Facebook, and all of a sudden this amazing quote that came up from my friend Zach, and it said, "Check in before you check out." And I love that. It reminds me of one of my old favorite rap songs, "Check yourself before you wreck yourself." And I know that you all know that one, so that is going to be your reminder. But really, check in before you check out. What does that mean? I truly have made it a life commitment now and a habit, and I talk about it all the time at the Bliss Project and in everything that I do and write, to do moment to moment check-ins with what you are thinking, because what you are thinking is what you are feeling, and what you are feeling is what you are attracting. So, this is just as important as when you are riding high and life is great and everything is awesome, as it is when you are in the depths of despair and you feel like you cannot crawl out of this horrible pit of agony. Can you tell that I've been there before? So it is vital to start looking at what thoughts we're thinking. Because even though sometimes it feels like it's completely out of our control and things aren't going our way and there's no way that I can possibly change what is going on around me, we absolutely have the ability to climb our way out one thought at a time. And this is where checking in becomes so important, because when we're not checking in, we get completely checked out. So when you're in that pit of despair, it's most likely because we have not been looking at our thoughts. We haven't been looking at maybe the things that we're watching, the people that we're hanging around, the food that we're eating. We have to be really mindful, and that's where mindfulness comes from. It's doing things that you're mindful of instead of surrounding yourself and making choices from mindless things. So checking in, what does that look like? For those of you who are not familiar, something that you can do that I always talk about is to set a watch for every hour if you are really, really struggling, that says, where are your thoughts at? And give yourself a positive mantra to hold on to too. So if you're feeling really negative and really crappy, maybe your mantra is, I choose happy. No matter how I'm feeling, I choose happy. Choose again, choose happy. So this can be something you can grab onto when you're feeling so negative, and it may feel like the furthest thing from your head that you want to do. So if you can't even say the word happy yet because you feel that low, maybe you say, just choose better. Just choose better. Do something to make yourself feel better. So I think this is really vital. And for me, I know this is important because even though I used to spend a lot of my time in that low point, now I spend a lot of my time in the higher end where I feel really good most of the time. But it's even more vital for me now to check in when I'm vibing really high and to remember how to stay there. So for me, sometimes when I feel really good, I forget to meditate. Sometimes when I feel really awesome, I forget to pray because I'm like, oh, I don't need it. I feel awesome. Everything's going my way. Today's awesome. I love people. This is amazing. Until all of a sudden I wake up and boom, I feel like I got hit by a linebacker because I haven't been praying. I haven't been meditating. I haven't been really thinking, mindfully about what I'm doing, what I'm planning, who I'm surrounding myself by. So these are the ways that you're constantly going to check in. You're constantly going to stay connected to your soul. You're constantly going to feel connected to that higher source, and you're going to feel awesome. So it's about checking in. It's about meditating. It's about asking for what you need, and it's about praying. So if you can remember to keep checking in. Check in with your thoughts. See if you're doing the things that make you feel awesome before you get checked out. All right, so I am so excited because I know that most of you are either on the Bliss Habit that was just launched a week ago, and if you're not, you absolutely must join us. This is where we make sure you have all of the tools to get out of any funky spot or celebrate your wins, or just basically get from where you are right now to where you want to go. So go to loriharder.com and join this group of thousands of women who are making it happen and living an elevated life. And I will see you there. Mwah. Bye-bye.